use the gradient panel. Now we're going to try practicing with the gradient tool. Gradient tool is really good when you want something live. You want to see how something's being affected as you move it around. So let's practice using the tool. The quick key for this tool is the letter G on your keyboard. And when you activate this tool, you want to have a shape activated first. So I'm going to hit my circle first with my selection tool, then swap to my gradient tool here. And I should see something called the gradient annotator. It basically just shows me the colors I have on this gradient. It shows me the first stop or the first color and the second one, as well as this kind of blend that allows me to control how much the colors are blended together. You also have the option for linear to change the angle. So if I hover my mouse over the edge of the annotator, I should get a different type of mouse. My cursor should look like a circle with an arrow at the end. This will allow me to change the angle of my gradient. So in this case, I want my right circle to match my left circle. So it looks like the dark blue is coming up higher, but I can't see it now. I can also move the gradient annotator by clicking on the line and dragging it downward. Last thing I'm noticing about this one on the left here is that there's like a stark line between the dark blue and the light blue. So that might mean I have to pull this a little closer up, this slider, because it's not so gradual. It's a little bit more intense. I'm going to move the dark blue a little bit further down. And now, if I swap to my selection tool, I should have something that looks pretty identical. Same idea for radial. If I take it, the object, swap to the gradient, it looks like this radial has been just moved up. So let's move the gradient up by clicking on the line and dragging it upward. You can kind of see the benefit of using the gradient tool because you have a lot more control over your gradients. You're going to repeat the same thing for the last two. Now the last one here is a freeform. So I tried to show you how the points are oriented on this little flower.